Hi guys, welcome to our bicycle review video. After being out on the road for 2 years, it's time to have a good look at them.
So we're gonna explain you everything and we get into the nitty-gritty details. So let's get into the bicycles.
Let's go!
This is my bike. It's a Koga Miata Road Traveler from 2007. I bought it second-hand and I'm really happy with how it performed during our road travel. So let's get into it. It's an aluminum frame, 57 centimeters. It's a little bit too short for me actually. That's why I tried to compensate it with other parts on my bicycle, like the stem on the front and my seat post. I opted for a Surly Nice rack. I'm pretty happy with how sturdy it is. I chose this rack because I thought that I would need it in the future to carry some extra stuff, but in the end I needed it a few times and it was really handy, but I would opt for another rack in the future because it saves some weight. So going on to my fenders, these are SKS Blumels, 65 millimeters. My front tire is a Schwalbe Marathon. It's a 1.75 inch tire. I have a Continental inner tube. I'm pretty happy with the quality. I didn't have too much punctures. Mavic rim 26 inch. We chose 26 inch because it's more widely available. The spokes, I don't know which brand, but they're very strong, and I have a Deor XT Shimano hub. My back wheel was the same as my front wheel, but it broke in Japan. My rim got a very big crack in it, so I had to change it out. We went to a store and this guy gave me a new wheel. He gave it to me for free, so that was really nice. I have a Continental inner tube, a Schwalbe Marathon Mondial 2 inch, back tire, SKS Blumels 65 millimeters, fenders, and a tubeless logo rack. I have a frame lock from Exa Defender. It's a little bit heavy, but it's quite convenient if you just want to make a quick stop to go to the supermarket or something. My V-brakes are from Shimano Deor XT. I have cold-stop brake pads and I can really recommend them. We cycled with them from the Netherlands to Uzbekistan and there I swapped them out for new ones. So my brakes in the front are the same, also from Shimano Deor XT, and the brake pads from Coldstop. And now onto my handlebar. My headset is from Tange Seiki. It doesn't work very well at the moment, so I have to swap it out. This is a Soma stem riser. This is an extra large one. I had to scroll on the internet for days and days to find this one. This was a really important piece to have a good position on my bike because I'm very tall. Then we have the stem. I don't know which brand it is. It came with the bike. My handlebar is from Ergotech. It has a curved position to the back. I really enjoyed them. I never had back pain, so this was a pretty good position for me, but I would like to try something new in the future. I have a click fix mount for Ortlieb. I have some Ergon hand grips, totally recommend them. And here I have the Evo Large bar ends from Ergotech. I used the side parts quite a bit, but for the next time I won't use this upper part because it's just extra weight and I never use it. So. My little bell just came with the bike, so I don't know which brand. I have the Bush & Muller Star 80 cycling mirror. This one worked really well. I crashed my bike so many times and it's still in one piece. Here I have some bags from the Twin and I love them really. I use them for my bottles, my water bottles. Going on to my shifting system, which is also my brake system. They are called Drifters. They're also from Shimano Deor XT. It's a pretty difficult design, so if you have some problems with them and you have to fix it, that's not very easy. Here I have a generic aluminum seat post clamp. I just swapped it out because I broke the bolt, so we will see how it will perform. The seat post is from Cane Creek. It's a thud buster short travel. We use this as a suspension system to ride smoothly. And this is a Selle Italia saddle. I swapped this one out as well. I started out with a Brooks saddle, but I mounted that one crooked. Now I have this saddle but it's still not the best, so I will probably try a new saddle in the future. My bottle cages, this one is the Lazine Power Cage, this is the BBB Fuel Tank. Both are very sturdy. I use them to hold my Nalgene bottles, which unfortunately I only have one left. I have a triple chainring crankset from Shimano Deore XT and a 9-speed Shimano cassette. I have a Holotech 2 bottom bracket. My pedals are the MX Saints from Shimano platform pedals. My chain is from SRAM, so this is a much better chain than I used before from KMC. This one is rusting much less. I have a long cage derailleur in the back and a short cage and a Shimano front derailleur.
What is your favorite part of your bike?
Ooh, that's a good question. My frame, for sure. My between bottle holders, and let me think. Schwalbe tires. My kickstand from Pletcher. It's a really strong one. And let's get on to Eric's bike.
So my bike is built on a 90s giant frame. It's a steel frame. I completely overhauled the bike. Bought this one for 40 euros in a garage sale, and I actually changed every part on it. So the frame didn't have these bottle cage mounts, so I had them welded in. Also the one below. So onto the front side. The tire is a Schwalbe marathon tire. This one is 2-inch. It's actually the one I left home with. So 2 years and it's still going strong. I believe I can cycle another 5,000 to 10,000 kilometers with this tire. So that's really great. So here in the front we have a tubeless steel rack. It's the Tara model, and really simple model, really strong. Like that one a lot. This is a SKS Blumel fender for the mud and for the rain and the grit on the road. It has been pretty good. Only when you have a muddy situation, these things clog up like crazy. Still love them, would recommend them. So we chose a 26-inch wheel size. It's a Ride Sputnik rim on a Shimano Deore LX hub. 36 spokes, very strong wheel. So here in the front, same brakes as in the back, with also the cold stop brake pads. This here is a Hebe steer corrector. So this is a stainless steel spring, and it kind of corrects the motion of the steering, and that's really great when you have the bags in the front. Here we have a Cat Eye Fold 400 light. It's detachable, USB rechargeable, and it's really powerful as well. So also here on the wheel I have this little magnet for the bike computer system from VDO. Onto the back, Ride Sputnik rim, 36 spokes, and a Shimano Deore LX hub. The back tire, this is a different one. I started with the same one as in the front. Really good tire, but on the back it wears more because there is more weight. So I swapped that out after 11,000 kilometers to this one. This is also a Schwalbe tire, but a Marathon Mondial tire. Very, very good. The inner tube, also a Continental inner tube. In total, on the whole world trip this 2 years, I only had 3 punctures. So that's really, really great. The fender is from the same SKS Blumel series. The back rack is also from Tubus, a steel rack. This one is the Logo Evo, and I really like it a lot. This is a great rack. So onto the lock. This is a frame lock. This one is an AXA. The type is solid. Pretty heavy, but also very easy to use. You just put down this lever, it locks here, and you can go for your grocery shopping. The V-brakes with cold stop brake pads, really good brake pads. We only swapped them out once during this trip, and these ones have a lot of life in them still. So one of the most difficult parts to put in the bike was the headset. This is a Tangasaki Japanese brand headset. In there is this stem. This stem riser here is actually a special one. This one is for trail bikes. So these are these jumping technical bikes, and this one is extra long with a big rise. The handlebar here is an Ergotech Moon, I believe, with a 23-degree sweep. Ergon BioCork grips, really comfortable, and that's a recommendation for sure. Here we have the Ergotech Evo large bar ends, also Bush & Muller Star 80 cycling mirror. This one is really flexible. Marty already told you, it can take a beating, it can pop off if there's too much force, and it's really convenient. We have a crane bell from Japan. I like that one a lot, it's really loud. Here we have the quad lock system for navigation. This one is integrated in the case from the phone. This is the part on the stem, so and then you can click it in like that. Really easy, really convenient. This one is also an on and off system. This one has a height meter in it. Here we have the Ortlieb handlebar back mount. Then onto the brake system, very simple Shimano Dior brake levers for front and back. These ones here are the Shimano bar end shifters, normally for down tube use, but I mounted them on special little consoles. Nothing can really break. Here we have the Lesney power cage with the camelback podium bottle. I mounted it here on the stem with some rubbers, and it's really convenient place just in front. Always access to your water really fast, really easy. So on now to the seating. So the seat post clamp is just a generic aluminium one with a steel bolt. The seat post itself is a Cane Creek Thudbuster ST. These ones have the elastomer rubber in them, and that's really great when you're riding over bumps. These ones, they flex and makes the ride pretty smooth actually. This is my first experience with a Brooks saddle. I have to say it's pretty good. The only thing I don't like about it is that over time this starts to sag. This becomes like a hammock somewhat, and then it just brings too much tension. So below the saddle there's the backlight. It's a Moon Nebula, and it's on this little mount you can mount on the railing from the seat itself, so it's very convenient. Onto the drivetrain. So the pedals I have are nuke-proof Horizon pedals, and these things are really great. Onto the crankset, triple chainring crankset, Shimano Alivio. So the crankset turns on a Shimano UN55 bottom bracket. Then here we have the front derailleur. It's a very simple Dior derailleur from Shimano. The chain is a SRAM chain. Onto the back here we have this chain guard, and then here we have the long cage back derailleur, also from Shimano Dior. Cassette here in the back, it's a kind of a special cassette. The last cog here has a 34 teeth setting, and with the 22 in the front, that's a real good cadence for me with my speed for climbing. And here we have a kind of a generic derailleur protection, and this one was actually really good for when we took some public transport to protect it from banging. These are the B&B fuel tanks extra large, and we heard they're discontinued, and that's a shame because these things are really strong and they are really big, so you can take a lot of water with you. The fuel bottle itself is mounted on a frame. This frame is the Bike Buddy 3rd generation. So it's a real good system for mounting your bottles. You can mount different bottle sizes to a lot of places, and good system.
So that was it for the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it and you learned something from it, hopefully for your own bicycle tour.
And if you have any questions about the bikes or the tour that we did, leave them in the comments below or write us an email and we try to get back to you as soon as possible.
Okay, so see you in the next video, guys.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell notification. Want to see more about our adventure gear? Click the following video on screen.